Hello, I'm Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to a special economic weather report brought to you in association with ASB. We love to look at what's happening with the United States and with consumers in the United States. They are really the engine room of the global economy. Particularly in the last 4 or 5 years, Americans went on a spending spree. They bought SUVs, they bought houses, they bought all sorts of things, flat screen TVs, they went on a holiday, they spent a lot of money. And this helped power the economic growth we saw in the last 4 or 5 years. Factories in China were producing all those consumer goods and all sorts of materials, iron ore, coal, dairy products were being pumped into that US economy or into the other economies that were supporting the US economy. So it's worth watching what's happening with US consumers and in particular what's happening with their incomes, because that will tell you what they're going to do with spending and the likes. And there is a growing school of thought that US consumers have really changed their ways. They were spendthrifts, 3-car garage type of people. However, they've changed their ways because they're spending a lot less. And here's a chart which shows you why they're spending a lot less. It's all about incomes. Personal incomes in the United States and how much they've fallen in the last 3 or 4 years. And you can see here that going back in history, into the early 90s, as far back as this data goes, you can see that this fall in personal incomes in the United States is heading towards the $400 billion a year mark. That is very substantial and suggests, if you look at the scale of that fall, how much further we have to go in this recession and how long it's going to take for US consumers to change their ways and start spending again and get their global economy going. I'm Hickey. That was a special economic weather report brought to you in association with ASB.